What's up, Sword Family? Welcome to the Tea House. This will most likely be the last time that you see me this week, because, again, there will not be a Tea House on Saturday, because Saturday is, of course, Valentine's Day, and I'm sure most of you would rather spend Valentine's Day with your loved ones, so I'm going to be taking that night off. But I will be back the next Saturday, the 21st, for your regularly scheduled Tea House. And as far as I know, that's my only official announcement. But I was going to do something on Saturday. But I forgot. So I will do it here before we get started tonight. Excuse me. Back on Wednesday, on Creators to Play, I mentioned my Screaming Goats app for my phone. There it is, right there. Says up there, Screaming Goats. I had to take my earbud out so you could actually hear this. And I mentioned the several in a row from Joe made me think of this app. And that is this first one right here. And we can get close to the microphone so hopefully you can hear this. Yeah. Let's see if we can turn it up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. And then there's that one right there. And we have that one right there. That's the actual screaming goat. And we got this guy here. And then this one here. And this guy over here. And then that guy right there. And then the last guy right there. So there it is. The Screaming Goats app. And every once in a while, if I want to agree to something, or if there's something that I have to agree to, but really don't want to, then this is the thing that goes through my head. Yeah. So there you go. The Screaming Goats. I don't even know if that app is available in the app stores anymore, because I've had that one on my phone for quite a while, and just every time I get a new phone, I just make sure that all of my apps transfer over. But if it's out there, it's literally just called Screaming Goats. And it's kind of fun. At least I think it's fun. All right. We'll run through these few comments, and then we'll get started for tonight. put the comments up on stage. And first through the door is Dan this time at 3:38 p.m. That's not bad. Here to chew bubblegum and watch Mags run, and I'm all out of bubblegum. That's pretty much what we got. And Dave is joining us shortly after, about 4 minutes later at 3:42. What's up, Dave? And Donna. Greeting Dan and Dave. And Carl's joining us. Hello, everyone. Hello, Carl. And Donna greeting the Witzman dude. And got to get my music started. Carl was off checking on the Munsey clan scores. And Kitty telling me to have a good stream. Thank you. And Donna greeting Kitty, telling her to have a good class. Carl waving at Kitty. And Foxy strolling in late, greeting everyone. Evening, everyone. And greetings for Foxy, and greetings for Foxy. And howdy from Dave, and greetings to Dave. And before I run down the hall for a moment, please remember to like and share. Yes, thank you. Greetings to me. Greetings to me. Hey, all from Trey. Greetings to Trey. Greetings to Trey. Greetings to Trey. No disembodied hand. Hey, don't say anything to me. That's up to her. I do have a couple of things that I could possibly work on, but it's mostly up to her. Sure, we'll get that. Yeah, probably. Good. Almost seems like you guys actually enjoy having me around. This is weird. Not used to that, you know? Carl laughing. Goats, yep. We're listening to the goats, yep. Off to download some Screaming Goats. I'm telling you, it's useful. It really is. That one, the true Screaming Goat is almost a Wilhelm scream. So if you have need for that for whatever reason, I'm not going to ask. It's there, you know. And Kickbot. Harried X Tent MX. Well, okay. App would have come in handy in some meetings I had to attend. Like I said, it has its uses. And Midnight joining us. What's up, Sword People? Hey, Midnight. Greeting for Midnight. Foxy loves the Screaming Goats. Yes, she does. Just randomly pick one. I do that, yeah. More greetings for Midnight. Carl asking Foxy if she had Screaming Goats on the farm. I had cattle but no goats. Got rid of the cattle when she was about 10 when one nearly killed her dad. Thankfully, they'd handed me the prod and I was not afraid to use it. Yeah, there you go. Wow. Had goats but none screamed. Well, you know. So, yes, I still eat meat and consider it revenge. Well, meat is a good thing to eat. Never mind. And just so I don't get in trouble. There's the applause. Yes, meat is also tasty. I'm going to pop you guys over here. We do the screen share thing. Get my gaming layout set up. Add you to the stage, and away we go. And we had a couple. Yes, Dan Chujong, I know. Had a couple quests that we picked up. Dark Society because we couldn't find Chopping Block Lee. Conquer. Many difficulties will bring me back to Tianjin. So, yeah. I don't think I've ever tried goat, but I have tried snake and obviously cow and pig and chicken and all that stuff. Got to get the drunk on to start things off. Had lamb, bison, elk. Yep. Gator, no. Ostrich, boar, yeah. They use goat in some Euro. I've heard lamb. I don't know if they. I don't think I've tried goat. I've only had a Euro one time. Yes, I know, Shujong. We're going. Shut up. Lamb and beef. That's what I thought. Yeah. I'll learn from First Fiance, who was great. Nice. My second mother growing up. One of my mom's best friends, who also happened to be our neighbor. She is Greek, Italian, Catholic. So, yeah. Really? Go back to Jinan first and get more information. There must be something there. If the public enemy Red Eyes is back, first meet Constable Yue Zheng and find out Red Eyes' work. So you had me haul my ass all the way back here just to send me to Jinan. Yeah. I thought the Euro was really good. The only reason we don't eat there more often is because it's friggin' expensive. The alligator wasn't bad, but it was, at least the stuff that I tried was just in one of those little small jerky sticks. But it was good. I thought so. Got level 1 on to level 2. On pace for level 4 or 5. Wow, Dave. Holy cow, dude. Well, of course, my parents find it odd that we try new things. My dad is autistic as hell, even though he's never been formally diagnosed. And my mom has been married to him for many, many years, so she's used to just doing the things that he wants because he's autistic and has to have things his way. So they don't understand how I could have, back in November or December, went an entire 10 days just trying new things for lunch, entirely new things I'd never eaten before. And that's how I found the orange chicken that I really, really enjoy, was just from trying new things that month. And elk burgers are pretty good. When they did the elk at Arby's, I wasn't as impressed with it. But when my paternal grandfather was still alive, anytime any of the kids, that was venison, that's right, you're right. But anytime any of the kids, my dad or my uncles or my aunts or whatever would go hunting, they would take their elk to my paternal grandfather, and he would carve it up. And so, despite the fact that I'm not a hunter and I'm incredibly soft-hearted when it comes to animals, every hunting season I would hope that at least one person would get something, because that meant I would get deer jerky, and I loved deer jerky. Deer jerky was like the thing that, like, yes, when hunting season came around, I'm just like, deer jerky. I tried not to think of how the deer jerky came about. I was taken hunting many, many times as a child by my dad, because he was one of those people that, like, this'll make you a man. I'll put a gun in your hand and make you kill something, and that'll make you manly. Yeah, well, that backfired really, really hard the last time I ever went hunting with him. And this story is the last time that it is the reason why this was the last time I went. I didn't mind the camping in the trailer. I didn't really mind the getting up early. More than once, I would just sit and watch the sunrise and just be in awe of the beauty of sunrises. Yes, I was a nerdy little hippie child, even all the way back then. Just sit and watch the sunrise and just be like, wow, that's pretty. No, it was the killing. It was the killing of the animals that bothered me. So, we had a trailer, so it wasn't in like tents or anything. Yeah, venison was at Arby's, not Hardee's. Yeah, part of the We Have the Meats, and that was a few years ago too. I don't know if they've done it since. Oh, Dave. You've obviously never been to my DeviantArt. My DeviantArt is almost entirely populated by sunsets that I take pictures of. I took one yesterday when I was leaving my parents' house that I was really, it was really pretty. But yeah, So we went out hunting. It was me and my dad and my brother, and I'm pretty sure one of my uncles and one or two of my cousins, and they got a deer. And once again, one of those stupid manly bullshit things. My dad tried to make me prepare the deer, to cut it open and take out all the heart and all that shit. And I started cutting. I got it cut from throat down to groin. Opened it up. Saw the heart right there. And I started to cry. And not just like a little sniffle either. I was full on bawling my eyes out. And that was the last time that I was ever taken hunting by my dad. That was it. Never happened again after that. Still can't find shopping block. The little bastard's hiding from us. Cumulative. We've been playing for 10 minutes. We're going to go run off into town for a second. Think his dad worried that he was gay when he was trying to man him up. You're probably not wrong. Certainly the type that would try to man him up, yeah. Just so worried about that for their sons. Nothing wrong with being sensitive and loving animals. No, there's not. And we know this. We know there's nothing wrong with that. He doesn't. But we're going to bring this up for just a second. You can't really see it very good. That's the sunset picture I took yesterday. It is very, very, there's pink and orange and red in there. There's another one that's almost entirely pink and purple. Kind of hard to see, but you can see kind of on the edge over here. That's like the entire sky was that color. But yeah, my DeviantArt is almost entirely sunset and a couple sunrise pictures. And on the rare occasion that I see a deer or like a bird or something, oh, we have some amazing sunsets. We really do. I've seen buffalo. I've seen buffalo in Yellowstone, actually. Oh, no, it's the bodyguard. Oh, no. Where could my young master have gone? Hey, have you seen a young man wearing a silk robe? This is big trouble, really big trouble for me. I don't want to imagine what bad things might befall him. I must search for him. This injury has hobbled me. Hey, could you do me a favor and go look for my young master? I will find him. Hasn't been long since my young master wandered off, so he must not be too far away. Since he grew up in a noble family, he's like a delicate little flower. His kung fu is weak, but he's still very pig-headed. If something bad befalls the young master, who knows what might happen to me or to my family, who receive benefits from the young master's family. As a bodyguard, I must protect him, but I was badly injured fending off the last group of men he offended. I feel ashamed telling my words to a warrior. Please find the young master right away. His name is Lord Mouron. And he's over here. And he's an arrogant little shithead. Oh, who are you? What is your business with me? I must warn you, if you provoke me, I will show no mercy. My kung fu is strong. Come at the request of your bodyguard, Tan Tianin. He is so annoying. He asked you to track me, huh? Clearly he is old and weak, or he would not have gotten injured. He should retire. Anyway, it's none of your business. I have good reason to be out, so don't bother me. Be gone. What I seek is a curved plane, so I must go now. Yeah, you little shithead. Thank you for helping us with our epidemic. Most victims have been cured, so we looked into the cause of the disease and found the likeliest reason for it. Everyone drinks either well water or spring water from just outside the village. All the disease victims drank the spring water. And I've heard that sometime just before the epidemic started, people saw some of those blood shadow disciples near the spring. They must have poisoned the water. The men in our village are still too weak from disease to defeat them. We should catch the culprits and bring them to justice and keep this from happening again. I'm sorry, but can you help us once again? I'll hunt the villains. Oh, geez. Fine, whatever. Blood Shadow disciples polluted the spring water supply for the village. We don't know which one put the poison into the spring, so you may have to defeat them all. Among them, one will likely have a sample of the poison that polluted our spring water. If we find the poison, it will be easier to heal the outbreak and decontaminate the spring water. Catch the Blood Shadow disciples who did this, I urge you. Replacing halcyon days of Tao Yuan. Walk around the village early enough, everyone in town is practicing sword forms Tai Chi or Kung Fu. That sounds cool. I was going to ask you about that game the other day and I forgot. That actually sounds really cool. Red Eyes usually seems to hang around the curved plane. I don't know what his intention is, but he will do too much for you to deal with. Don't overdo it. By the way, you know that strange beggar is still here? What happened? 1,000 eyes, 1,000 hands, you shall sing. I have 1,000 eyes and 1,000 hands. I am the one who knows everything. 1,000 eyes, 1,000 hands, you shall sing. You again? Do you want to ask again? Why are you still here? And why are you always itchy? That is an interesting question. Why am I here? If you don't know, rather than telling you why I am here, I will give you the information that you need. Are you curious whether Red Eyes found the Jade Wall or its location? I am on your side, you know. I think I can help you. Let me get this straight. You hear things? I have a plan. Lure Red Eyes into the curved plane. I will search for evidence of the jade wall in his bag while you distract him. After, meet me at Sanhua Village. Fun, cozy game, and you can set a couple of settings to make it more or less difficult. Nice. I will have to. Halcyon Days of Tao Yuan. I will have to write that down. That works. There we go. That might be another game that we can play on here. If it's very Asian looking, it definitely might be something that we can play on here. Damn it, where the hell is... Where is damn chopping block Lee? You stupid thing. You're gonna take me back into the corner again. Yes, you take me right here, but he's not here. Mountain King Bai is up there. Ironclad Club Yang is farther off that way. Really, really despise looking for named bandits. Especially since they don't always spawn where they're supposed to. Female thief, so that's not her. Computer game or more phone app based? That's a good question.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Computer, shut up. Keep hearing scraping outside, people putting out their trash cans. One does it, then everyone does it. Yep. Where in the hell is he? That's Ironclad Club Yang, so that's the wrong guy. It's a female thief, so that's not. Blood Thief Raiders. Red Eyes is up here somewhere. has a white core, so he should be fairly easy to spot. You really want to die, don't you? All right, fine. Oh. Howling Raider, Howling Raider, Howling Raiders. Excuse you. And just up here was where Red Eyes was. Yep, right there. Great job to lure him, so now let's run away because he's going to kill me if I... We're not ready for bears yet, are we? Oh, wow, we are. Nice. Ooh, controller compatibility. Oh, yes. That's always... Yeah, everyone just beat on the girl. Yeah? Did you follow me again? You're as annoying as Tanti and you. So you are meddling in other people's affairs, do you? As it happened, I lost something the last time I passed by here, but Tanti and you has refused to let me come and search for it. I'm not going back until I find what I lost. This is none of your business, so just go. What are you looking for? If you must know, I will tell you. A few days ago, I lost a gold ring here on my way to Xianghua village. When I realized I had dropped it and went back for it, a brown bear came along the road, so of course I ran. After unpacking our load in Xianghua village, my bodyguard went back to look, but he's useless. I'm worried that the brown bear I saw might have swallowed it. You said you would help me, so let's find the ring together. I'll bet there's a brown bear around here somewhere that has my gold ring. You go first. Of course I go first. Yes, please send me the Steam page and I'll check it out. See if it's something that we could play on here. Spanking the bear. It's kind of like cow tipping, only with, bears instead. Yeah, see, cow tipping. What the hell? Shouldn't be taking this many to find the stupid ring. Come on, man. Mostly by goring and trampling, yeah. Not all of them are friendly, yeah. Heal myself. Chase any human you saw, yeah. Mostly just dumb and minimally clever, yeah. There's the ring. Damn. Heal myself. That took a little while to find your stupid ring. Mountain flower by. We don't need that one yet. Oh, God. The tiger's right on top of him, too. Oh, shit. Make sure the tiger doesn't eat us. Oh, you found my ring. Its smell is atrocious and it's filthy. But I can't throw the ring away. My father gave it to me. As soon as we get back, I will have the bodyguard wash it well. Why didn't you search? The very thought of my ring with those smelly beasts gave me pause. I was just about to jump in and fight when you found it, though. In any case, everything worked out, right? You look unhappy. Fine, I get it. Here, take this. This money should be more than enough reward for the job. Now I must go to Nanjiang village, so make way. You've milked me for your reward money, so don't bother me any further. You're a shithead. Well, there's a spot we might be able to take a picture from, maybe. I do like that tree right there, though. If we turn around, just a little bit. Get the tree and the pagoda in the background. There. Just took a screenshot. That might be our thumbnail for next week. If I remember by the time I'm done that I took a screenshot. And that turned the music on. That was F6 turned the music on. Where the hell is Chopping Block Lee at? This is ridiculous. That's Ironclad Club Yang, yes. Mountain King Bai is up here. There you are. I knew there was one. And there's Mountain King Bai, so I knew he was here somewhere. Mostly dairy cows, yeah. Dairy cows are far more mellow, that's true. And now he's going to send me after Mountain King Bai, I think? Maybe? You return with your skin intact. Maybe then you are the right challenge to take on that. You did overcome Chopping Block Lee? No. You can't possibly beat her. Never you mind. Chopping Block Lee was a third rate compared to this one. Here's your reward. You look too enthusiastic. Forget what I said. It was clearly in vain. Catching her is surely beyond your ability. It'll be much too difficult for you. I can defeat anything who stands before me. You are young and without any fear. The woman I mentioned is Mountain Flower Bai. She was the sole daughter of a wealthy landowner, but her family was ruined by corrupt officials. She fell into the company of robbers, and ever since, when she meets officials or constables, she slaughters them without mercy. I can understand her grudge, but what can we do? She's still a lawbreaker. She's killed more than a dozen officials with those two swords of hers. 7,000 gold has been offered as a price on her head. She used to stay in the mountains, but lately she has come down to commit her treachery on the road to Curved Plain. Corn chips? Well, I searched everywhere, but I couldn't find anything about the Jade Wall. However, I did find something else. What? It concerns who Red Eyes is working with. What? The secret Shadow Clan told him he would find the 9Dragons Jade Wall in the Curved Plain. Do you want to know what I think? Red Eyes is being used by the secret Shadow Clan to find the 9Dragons Jade Wall. And you used me. Ha ha ha! You're not quite the fool I took you for. Yes, it's true. Please understand, I will do anything for revenge against the fallen lowlife clan. If I can find the Jade Wall first, I will have the upper hand. You didn't lose anything. No, you will be all right, and I think we will meet again. There we go. Find the poison. Oh, damn, 53%. Ouch. Maybe this salt? That's definitely a possibility. Dog feet smell like Fritos. Yeah, that's true. Mountain Flower Bai was over here anyway, so. There's Red Eyes. And there's Mountain Flower Bye. Nice. There's one you need to repair that. Oh, hold still. Fine. Hobo feed too, so it's not just dogs then. Interesting. Oh crap! There's the tiger. Oh boy! Run away! Whew. This should be Blood Shadow Disciples. More you know sign. Yeah. Wait, we got one of those. Hold on. Go away, malware bites. Not sure I'd ever want to test that. Give me the stupid medicine bottle so I can go back into town and repair my bamboo staff. This is... Come on. Even the game streams are educational. Yes, they are. And yes, they do squeal. Still not as much as the secret shadows in Jane Joe, though. That's a leader. Hey, we got a collectible. Nice. Mirror. Say what? Finish these ones off, and then we'll get the hell out of here, because I very much miss Inigo's one-shot armor. Back to town we go. Has it been almost an hour already? Now they should send me after a Mountain King by, and then I should be done with the Dog Society. Queue, please. Thank you. Okay. Get rid of those. Red Book of Calligraphy, Bearskin. Experience boost. There. I'm surprised you defeated Flower Mountain. Have you invented some new form of Kung Fu? You really do take care of business. Whew. I work for the government, but I already understand the situation those robbers are in. Most of them start out as good farmers. What then drives them to commit robbery, you ask? Everyone has a different tragic story, but this is no excuse for breaking laws. If everyone starts to break the law, the whole land will fall into terrible chaos. Recently, clans like yours seem to be posturing against one another. I say they should just keep to their own territory, or the whole land may erupt once more as a battlefield. That thought just depressed me. I almost forgot about the reward. Here it is. 7,000 gold. You earned it. You're just in time. I've been looking for you. You know Mountain Flower Bai, whom you just defeated? Her brother, Mountain King Bai, is outside town with a band of brigands as we speak. He's clamoring to avenge his sister. His anger has given him such terrible strength. He's been terrorizing the village for 2 nights without rest. Stopping is beyond our ability. Can you please help us? One who has tied the knot must also untie it. Many thanks. If you go south of the village, you'll find the whole unruly lot of them. Among them, you'll find Mountain King Bai. Be careful, he is the leader of all the robbers and brigands of Jinan. He was once the kind and handsome heir to his family's fortune, but since they were ruined, he swore to serve mayhem. Our government officers wouldn't know how to begin to catch him. And what's more, he's the founder of the robbers' union now called the Dark Society. They've threatened to set fire to the village, so you must go right away. There's the blacksmith. Please repair my weapon. Repair, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You defeated them. We are so relieved. When I deliver this poison to Dr. Wheel, it will be easier to treat the outbreak and we can decontaminate the polluted spring. Were you hurt anywhere? If you were, treat your injuries with this. We gathered so many good herbs to treat the outbreak, but we have no use for all of them now. The herb is good for treating wounds. Please take it. Pillar revival! Ah, you're just in time. This village is given a new lease on life thanks to you. The victims have been cured and we've removed the cause of the disease. Townsfolk who nearly died have worked hard to repay your kindness. We have the money we borrowed from you. Your name and deeds will be honored from this time forward as a hero in our village. But you don't strike me as a mere wandering vagabond who has learned a little kung fu. Which clan are you with? I'm a disciple of the League. Really? I thought you had extraordinary eyes despite your humble appearance. The League of Beggars, eh? That explains why you were so quick to help people in trouble like us. We shall never forget your kind service and commemorate this day as one when a noble disciple of the League helped save our village. How can I show my appreciation? Oh, I've forgotten. Please take this. I've added interest to the money you lent us as well. Thank you again. Bao Yang healer! Bam! Mountain King Bai is back here. Pawnbroker Nan. Chopping block Lee. Mountain King Bai! Line of sight is blocked. So this was the great Mountain King? He was easier to defeat than his sister was. Huh. Whew. Thanks again. You've rescued our village from calamity. Without you, it would have burned to the ground. What? What's this? A jade bracelet Mountain King Bai wore on his wrist? I've heard that carrying jade can be helpful to one's circulation of vital energy. This pride is even more helpful to one so accomplished at Kung Fu. And the money is well-earned bounty for defeating Mountain King Bai. Courier's Guild voucher. Blood and blood. Green ginseng. Jade plate of cleansing. Or calligraphy books. Nice. Ooh. Kung Fu level multiplied by 4. Yeah. Maybe we'll save that for buff training, I think. Nap time. Take a nap, Trey. Oh, wow. Wind is picked up out there. Oh, wow. We're almost to Rising Light 8, aren't we? I didn't even notice. There's a Sapphire Stone Shard. Wow. That'll take me back to Tianjin. We're going to get our vital energy because we're going to have to do some running. Or we could just go out and take out a couple of Blood Raiders and get us to Rising Light 8. Do we not have our... Covers life of the target by 50 every 3 seconds. 15. Covers vital energy of the target every... Covers life by 300. Covers life vital by 100. Basic beggar protection. Increases one's own life by 20 for 30 minutes. I'll turn that on. We got a couple of these guys out here. Get us to Rising Light 8 and then head back to Tianjin. Rawr. Aren't showing your undies this time. Well, you know. I could put that deco back on, but it's February. We don't need Christmas deco anymore. Two and two. and 2 and 2 and mastery. Back to Tianjin we go. Eight, 3, and 6. Yeah, we need to stick with Drunken Fist of Iron then. Ooh, that's almost dead center too. Yeah! Oh, is the music still on? There we go. I was not even aware that it was still on. Oh, wow. We got quests back in Mulan Village. Pretty sure those are the ones that take us into Cave of Conquerors, which... Once I pick up the quests, they don't go anywhere, so... Once I have them, I can do them when I'm more comfortable. I just saw a Buddhist nun fighting against deviants in Death Valley. She was doing the best she could, but it seems that she can resist for a long time. Thus I ran down here searching for a hero to rescue the Buddhist nun and bumped into you. Seems that it is fate, so can you go and help her? Yep, that's going to send me into Death Valley, which is, Wanderer was asking where to see you, dude. His eyes were telling me that he has a pure soul, thus why don't you go and talk to him? Yeah. Originally, there was a clan called Sanchonzan in Death Valley. I was one of their disciples. However, we were defeated by the evils from Death Valley, and I've become a vagabond. I see. The master of Sanchonzan left a will for us to reconstruct Sanchonzan once again. That was the reason I came to Death Valley. Fortunately, I've heard about your strength and devotion to help others who are in danger. Thus, please help me to face the evils of Death Valley. Here, please take this path of Death Valley to enter. Did you meet that vagabond? How was him? I'm sure he wasn't asking you something wicked to help. In order to reestablish the Sun Shaozan, we must defeat the Death Valley first. Death Valley has recently established by defeating their master. First, please defeat the Earthworm Demons of Death Valley and Giant of Death Valley that are guarding the passage to Death Valley. Earthworm Demons and Giants of Death Valley. Talk to the nun. Ah. Oh, you are one of the disciples from the White Clans that recently established. It is my great fortune running into you. Let's talk after cleaning up this mess. What? Drunken Swordsman and Iron Flowers. And they're dark blue, so I will probably get... Am I actually getting experience for this? These are dark blue to me. What's going on? Oh, yeah, it's not much. It's about 0.21%. Fades into the middle black. Well, it does fade into the background, but it's also, I'm already listening to music in one ear, so if there's music out here, I'm not going to be as, like, focused on it. The only problem I have with the music in this game is it's incredibly repetitive. Like, each map has its own specific music, and it just plays on a loop. So eventually you kind of get to a point where it's like, okay, we've heard this like 8,000 times. And you can turn it off or like way down. So a couple more iron flowers, and then we'll go after the drunken swordsman. Gee, I wonder why the drunken swordsmen are all missing arms. Could it be because they're, sword fighting while drunk? Things have been cleared. Not really, but... Thank you so much for saving my life. My name is He, who is one of May clan disciples. I was heading to Death Valley to face Dreamface Buddha. Yep, there's the running. Shot in the crotch where you need the screaming goat. Well, you're not wrong. Oh, the lady who you were talking to? I just saw her go down this way. And now that we have the quests to go in to Death Valley, I can wait to do that until maybe until we hit the next Chang. When I mean, I know I soloed it before, and because I have the 3 Korean ginsengs in there, plus the ethereal mushroom. I've heard all the disciples of Death Valley belonged to White Clan during the 9Dragons chaos, and it was true. It seems a couple of guys I used to know before, I couldn't believe they were attacking me without mercy. He was one of Heinan Pod disciples. He was very close to me but disappeared during the 9Dragons chaos. I never expected to see him here. I'm sure he didn't inherit Hanne's sword skills to turn against Heinan. Regardless, I need to return his consciousness, so please help. Nap time! Almost looks like it's snowing out there. Either that or it's just like misty or foggy. You kind of have to go into Death Valley several times to get through all the Perseverance quests. And we also don't have... Oh, those are Drunken Swordsmen, so we can do that right now. Yeah. Hey, Joe. No, it's just Misty. No, Rich. I hope he's okay. I haven't seen him for a while. Does anybody know? I haven't seen or heard from him for a while. I was a little concerned. This might take a while to get a drop from dark blue, but what do you got, bud? Hi, buddy. Yeah. What's up, bud? Yeah. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? Yeah. piece of steel. Computer, lights. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit. Haven't heard from Rich either. Was on WoW this afternoon. Sent him a text the other day and haven't heard anything back. Got a reply the other day about some of the rat stuff we have for him. Okay. Well, at least somebody's heard something. Haven't seen one creative to play for a little while either, so I was a little worried. Can we try if we get an item drop bonus times 3, then maybe that'll help. There's my other light. We're getting 0 experience from killing these guys. Either Kung Fu experience or experience period. And we're not getting the drop either. Let's see if one of the ones up higher will give us. There's some closer to the entrance of Death Valley too. Unconscious drunken swordsman. Well. Hey, that one actually got me a little bit of experience. Wasted drunken swordsman. So it's just the unconscious ones that count? Well, that would have been good to know beforehand. Finally got it. Took a few minutes, but we got there. And we can head back to Tianjin. Thank you. I'll bring this plate to Hainan Pa promptly. I'm sure this guy is in your debt and surely appreciate things you've done for him. Damage increased by 100. Qigong damage. Yeah, we're going to take the pure ambrosia. Need your help again, so please come to Death Valley. Hello. I've confirmed that one of Death Valley's masters, Dream-Faced Buddha, was Righteous Seijo from Ome clan. I was trying to identify by asking townfolk, but they were unable to recognize him due to the long hat that veils his face entirely. Thus, you can go to Wuan Village to see if anyone can recognize him as Righteous Seijo. Thank you. "14 minutes left to drunk." That means that we're almost 2 hours, so that means we got an hour to go. Ah! Lame. You don't get to see my passcode. Yeah. A little crash. Wasn't bad, though. It was just for a second. And now we are back to Tianjin. Pins and needles, not fun. Is it like that? Your Xiaoqing is looking for the Jade Wall to seek revenge. Knowing that, I would be careful around him. Anyway, the 9Dragons Jade Wall must be a very dangerous thing. If everyone is trying to find it, will it start another 9Dragons war? Possibly. Listen, disciples of the League of Beggars, the 9Dragons Jade Wall has appeared again. Go to Nanjiang Village in Jinan and find the Queen. So hey, back to Jinan, here we go. Guess what? We're going to cheat. Not quite painful, but not pleasant either. Yeah, well. Wall. Talk to the little punk again. Oh, you followed me again. This has nothing to do with you, so get lost. All right, as long as you're here, I suppose I can tell you. A Blood Shadow disciple hurt my bodyguard, Tan Tianyu. I'm going to humiliate him by defeating him myself. He always puts down my kung fu and treats me like a child. No, I never meant to avenge my bodyguard, so don't get any funny ideas. Isn't it possible that I, as a nobleman, would take retribution from my bodyguard? But she does look quite strong, and she seriously injured Tan Tianyu. What should I do? I will help you avenge him. Good grief, I tell you to get lost over and over, but you still follow me. Do you think you can get more money from me? Well, I have no more with me, just so you know. You're just like Tan Tianyu, only funnier looking. Well, if you're so eager to help, the people who attacked our party were last seen here. The one who injured Tan Tianyu was a woman named Venomous Darts, a Blood Shadow disciple. I'll let you defeat Venomous Darts if you wish. Me? Everyone knows if we both attack one woman, we'll have trouble saving face. If you fail to defeat her, I'll be glad to finish her off, though. And if you fail, I won't be surprised. But get her real good, huh? As much as you can. Got it? Disciple, 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 disciple. Disciple. Leader, leader, disciple, disciple. Venomous darts. Hey, look, we found her. Five minutes of Drunken. Wow, did you really defeat Venomous Darts? I mean, nice going. You're pretty good. I mean, no match for me, but you look like to have some great skills. I will remember your name and your face. Later on, if I need talent such as yours, I will find you. Tante Nu will be worried I should get back to the village. I am grateful for your help, and I'm not a person of ingratitude. Come to Shanghua village sometime. I will find something to reward you for your help. "3 months ago, Cold Ironheart had his 60th birthday party. If the disciple of League of Beggars doesn't go, who will? By the way, those damn servants of his stopped us, saying we were giving off a foul stench. Don't I smell good? I wash myself when necessary. Do you wash often? I'm a clean person, clean enough. Even if they stop me, I still went in. Listen. Cold Ironheart is one of the richest men in Jinan. I snuck into the party. It was great. The food was amazing. I found a spot where the best food was laid out, but someone beat me to it. From the way he was dressed, I think he was a young aesthetic from Wudan. He did me a favor, though. I mean, if it hadn't been for him, I think it was the grilled duck. It made me sleepy. I was about to fall over. Sick. Very sick. If the young aesthetic hadn't passed some of my acupuncture spots, I would have fallen all over the party table. Of course, he did it to prevent the poison from spreading. I mean, that was poison in the food? Yes. Every piece of food from the party was poisoned. Some very skilled and powerful experts came, but everyone was poisoned by killer returning spirit. No one can do anything now, even if their noses and ears were removed. So what happened? I'm feeling dizzy because I'm so hungry. I hear that brown bear meat in Jinan is delicious, and has satisfied even the deepest hunger. Go to the east of Nanjiang village. After you get 10 chunks of brown bear meat and bring them to Nanjiang Tavern, the owner of the tavern will cook for you. Don't forget to buy some Shaoxing liquor. People are always sending me around to kill wild game and feed you. What's up with this bullshit? Well, he's definitely a spoiled brat. Invented Uber Eats. He is a little manipulator. He's a little shit, is what he is. Timer on your drunkenness. Well, it's got 1 minute left. Entitled, yeah. Oh, you can be spoiled without being a brat, and you can be a brat without being spoiled. It just depends on the situation in which you're being spoiled or a brat in. And if you don't know in what situation that you can be a brat and not be spoiled, you are far too innocent for this stream, and I highly advise you to go back where you came from. In the words of Uncle Roger, sorry, children. We're going to have to switch weapons in about 35 seconds. Might as well just do that now. Are we not? So just the regular brown bears count? Well, again, that would have been nice to know beforehand. don't want to know what she's doing under the bear? No, you do not. Beating them up count as tenderizing? Well, yes. Wow, that staff is actually deteriorating quicker than normal. Return of the dog. Dog pulled up task manager. Hey, we got to 10. Types while you sleep. Well, we know that toys come to life when we're not watching, and if cartoons have taught us anything, babies and small children can talk, and dogs are smarter than they pretend to be while we're awake. So, yeah, why not? Also knows how to get the developer tools. Yes, if you hunted the brown bear, I promised to cook the meat. However, you didn't hurt the bears yourself. You asked a disciple to do it. You're so lazy. No, I did it myself. There's an old saying, a king respects the people and the people respect the food. There's nothing better than food. Even Confucius said, don't talk while you're eating. So you must wait until I finish eating. It's been a while since I've eaten such delicious food. Even the smell of it makes me need to go to the bathroom. I can't explain. Have to go now. See you later. You shithead. Wang San Liang says, are you looking for Wang Bi? If so, stop wasting time. I'll tell you the reason why when you come and see me. Two in wisdom. One in dex. One in constitution. One in essence. One in strength. Staff mastery. Back to the tavern. You don't have to wait for him. Have you ever seen such a person? Who brings food to the bathroom? Wang Bi, do you know what his epithet is? What? It is a sparrow eating rice plant. Like the sparrow eats the rice plant in the field, he cleans up the food. He didn't want to share with you, so he made a dirty excuse and ran away. Even though you're his ally, he wanted to eat alone, so he ran away. I can't believe him. It's such a shame. What do you want from that kind of person? I seek information about the 9Dragons Jade Wall. Ah, so it is. Wang is really irresponsible. He ran away and ignored this important matter. What is he thinking? Listen, this is serious. I have to help you. However, nothing is free in this world. Prove to me that you're not just some greedy beggar. What can I do? Our village has a problem with monks from Shuangkong Temple. Those wild monks block the streets and steal from people. How can we continue to live peacefully? If you kill those wild monks, I will tell you a story about the 9Dragons Jade Wall. However, you have to bring me 2 signs of proof that show that you killed some of them. The evil monk's beads and the dragon's bait of corrupt elder monks should do. Have you seen me before? What? I think I know from somewhere, but I just can't figure out how I know that person. But you are related to something important, I believe. Hey, you stop right there. What's going on? You can't fool me. You're the one who broke into Mr. Bake's house recently and stole tons of goods. Hey, you guys, you get him. I have no idea what you're talking about. Really? Such a lying fool. Get him. Something tells me the rest of your guards don't want anything to do with you right now. Even the League is full of beggars. It's a shame that a thief like you represent the worst of your clan. Now it's time to be punished. What the hell? Government troops are asking around about you. It's very annoying. Chased by those troops. Let's talk. Disciple of the League. All the monks, corrupt elder monks, evil monks, evil monks, evil monks, corrupt monks. Brave monks. Sinful monks. Delete a character and screw the browser. That would happen too. There's the corrupt elder monk. Right. Oof. These guys are kind of kicking my butt. Of course, they're all reds to me, so that's not too terribly surprising. Let's go back to the tavern because we were getting our asses kicked. Yeah, I know it's time for a heal. I am not used to having a heal, so I forget sometimes that I have one. Once I get into town, I'll go ahead and heal myself. %51. Ouch. Oh, I have to be drunk to do the heal too? Not that one, though. I can do that one. Go heal our external wounds here. Silk can go. Horse milk wine can go. Pouch can go. Bearskin can go. Red Jade Valley Veil can definitely go. Plate can go. Pouch can go. Whoa, where'd I get 2 blood essence from? Practical Manual of the League. Quest item. Yeah, blood essence. When did this happen? Hit another heal. You really brought them. Good. I will tell you about the 9Dragons Jade Wall. Yes. We can't describe what is right and wrong in this world with just one word. The 9Dragons Jade Wall incident is a good example. Not only did people from Cold Iron Heart family surround the son of Leafwing and Ghost Shadow, but people from everywhere joined in. Of course, they all wanted the 9Dragons Jade Wall. Cold Iron Heart announced that anybody who killed the son of Leafwind would get it. However, when I saw Ghost Shadow's face for the first time, I was very surprised. I didn't imagine that the famous, brutal female demon is only a girl and younger than 20 years old. She was also much prettier than the famous beauty Icy Blue. So what happened to them? One ascetic emerged from the communities. He was known as a wise man, and he yelled at the son of Leafwind. He told Leafwind that if he killed Ghost Shadow right away, his punishment would be reduced. However, the son of Leafwind threw up blood after he heard about this because he knew he couldn't do it. He asked the ascetic to kill him, and then he fainted. I pitied him. However, the wise man couldn't forgive his disciple and tried to kill him. Out of the blue, Ghost Shadow hit the ascetic instead of the son of Leafwind. The wise man hit the girl without mercy. How could the little girl fare in such a fight? She said, instead of the son of Leafwind dying, I am. It's as if he killed me instead. Promise me you'll keep him alive. And then she died. The son of Leafwind woke up and learned that Return Spirit had died. And his eyes became red. He stared at Cold Iron Heart and took out a small pouch from his jacket. He said, "This is the 9 Dragons Jade Wall," and then he jumped off the cliff. Everyone was speechless because their heirloom had disappeared in vain. I am thirsty after all this talking. I will keep telling the story after I drink some water. However, a mysterious person appeared and proved that the 9 Dragons Jade Wall was a fake. Originally, Cold Iron Heart was the enemy of Devil Shadow under the moon 10 years ago. It was all his conspiracy because he thought Master Lingyun and Devil Shadow would come under New Moon if he persecuted Wudong to the fake 9 Dragons Jade Wall incident. However, many innocent Wudong died instead. It is truly sad. About that time that Wong came. Will you go find him? It's time to eat. Yeah, I know, you reminded me. I am honestly not great at remembering that I have them. Hey, you haven't left yet? The 9 Dragons Jade Wall. It's nothing, a myth. You don't have to search for it. Something has happened, an event of some significance. Return to the League of Beggars quickly and investigate this, please. There is something there that you must have for the investigation. Meet the village chief when you get to Wuhan Village in Chengzhou. He will give you something to tell you that came from the League of Beggars. Bring that back to the League of Beggars. Welcome. Are you looking for anything? Our fried pork is very popular. Hey, you old man. Where do you think this is? Get out of here. I was too hungry. I had no choice but to come here. I don't care for any leftovers either. Is there anything I can eat? I will pay the money. You are trying to impress me with just one meal? You think I'm going to give this time to you for that? He's a famous old beggar in the Jinan area. He doesn't have a penny on him, but he has such pride. He says he's descendant of the famous Zhuge family or something. He says he has a great kung fu tome on him. I keep telling him sell that great book of his and make some money off of it, but he doesn't listen. It's very annoying to turn the government troops as your enemy. Anyway, why'd you break in and steal? I am not the thief. I see. You seem an honest beggar. So give me some time to investigate. Hello there. I am Li Ching, and don't ask about the scar on my face. I was going to say hello when you were fighting against deviants a few days ago. However, your skills were highly exceptional. However, the break-in happened on the exact same day, so I was looking for you for the clarification. I am not the thief. I see. You are that rising star of martial artists that the townsfolk are talking about. Sorry for the confusion. I will resolve this horrible misunderstanding with the government troops. What a nice guy. I am Bamboo Master of the League. I've heard from Wan Bei that you broke the law of the League. For the clarification, I sent a judge beggar to be punished. You broke the law. But I didn't break the law. I have seen the gentleman here and there while I was on courier delivery. He's been roaming around after the war of 9 Dragons, but he hasn't been a good beggar because of his pride. I took pity on him and brought him some food a few times. I noticed he would refuse anything that a kung fu warrior gives him. The League tried to help him a few times, but it didn't work out so well. I heard Red Eyes tried to give him 10,000 gold to buy that tome that the old man has, but he refused. I am the old man you met at the tavern. This is an urgent matter. Come and see me. I am south of Curve Plain. I went to the government office and convinced that you are not the outlaw. However, no one believed me, especially Xiaozhou Wu, who accused you so greatly. Also, he said to me, Severing Sword Li Qing is on your side as well. That fool. I am Huang Xikong, who is the judge of the League. You may join the League freely, but won't be able to be free if you broke the law. You'll be handed over to the government for further investigation, so turn yourself in. I haven't done anything. You'll be handed over to the government for further investigation, so turn yourself in. So I'll surely resist. I will resist arrest, I say. Hey, puppy. Over here, please. Come on, this side. Hi, buddy. Your skills are quite exceptional. With these skills, you are breaking the law. How shameful. Hi. Yes, hello to you. I say hello to you, puppy. Yes, I do. Hello to the puppy. Xiaozhou Wu? Don't even mention that name. I've never seen any person that is despicable than himself. All he does is back up the black society by beating up innocents, usury, and prostitution. Recently, I didn't pay him a debt, and now he's asking my daughter to be his maid. I saw Xiaozhou Wu was talking to a group of suspicious people. Then somehow the break-in has happened immediately. Something is fish and ended up you got accused as the thief of that night. It literally says something is fish. Something is fish. Something is fish. Xiaozhou Wu. He was the one who set me up as the supporter. Please put a tail on him. I'll help you if you swear to help me some other day. I am Dan Shizhong. Heard that you are the thief we've been looking for. I don't think that you are the thief, but both disciples of the League and government doing their best to end this chase. You resisted long enough. I am here with government forces. Although the League is still investigating, it's better to turn yourself in right now. No. I'm sorry. I think not. I will beat you both strength and dex at 70. Is that why it's... You can see that I am not a criminal if you investigate a little. Unbelievable skills that you have. It's a shame that a martial artist like yourself has an evil mind within. But I don't. I am Severing Sword Li Ching. Finally, I caught a lead on Xia Jiawo. Can I meet you? Yes, you can. Oh, my nose is very, very itchy today. The warrior who has a knife scar on his face? He's coming here. He's right there. I found out who they are, the people who Xia Jiawo meets. They're a Secret Shadow clan. Secret Shadows? Yes, but I don't know why they let Xia Jiawo kill you. Don't you want to try and check what they're aiming at? Man with a scar on his face said, "Good luck to you, warrior." We'll probably get this one. This quest finished. I've never seen you before. Are you new here? I got an order to deploy here from Tianjin. I'm Severing Sword Li Ching. How to go to contact Secret Shadows? I'm so curious. Can you report to me if you have time? Now I understand. The reason Secret Shadow Clan targeted you is to obtain a secret scroll that the Secret Shadow Clan wants to report to the governor. So if you can intercept the secret scroll, it will resolve the misunderstanding with the League. Evidence of the plot. But as it is, 5 minutes left. We'll go ahead and save that for next time. We'll pick up this quest over here. Hit Wuan Village to pick up the thing we need for the League of Beggars. And then we'll go set up our stand to end as we do every time we play. Finish with setting up a stand. I am going to die soon. I have been attacked by the Howling Raiders. If I just die and take the tome with me, I wouldn't have called you here. But those howling raiders took my tome away from me. That tome wasn't made to be used by evil people. I'd rather let you have it than them having it and utilizing what is written there. Find the tome from the howling raiders. I haven't seen that many girls in miniskirts since the 70s. Well, maybe you should make a comeback. What do you think? I think so. My favorite time of the year is sundress season. Me and a couple friends, we all agree that when sundress season hits, it's the most wonderful time of the year. And when sundress season ends, we have a little mourning period. Yeah, we'll get the Howling Raiders next time. Mini skirts should make a comeback. Those short 70s dresses should make a comeback. Yep. Welcome back. I heard the story from my young master, so you helped my lord take revenge. And I thought he was still just a stubborn boy. But now that I can see that he is a man who can take care of himself, I am so pleased. Even if he had some help, he fought against a whole group of bloody shadow disciples and wiped them all out. And then to get them to concede that they will never attack travelers? Whew! That must have been something. Lord Burong asked me to give you their fan as a sign of his gratitude for your help. But I'm not sure if this is truly his to give. My lord secretly took this fan from his father's stash. It looks old, but it must be precious. I don't know about this. I heard it once belonged to Lady Red Phoenix or somebody. But boy, my lord is stubborn, so I must carry out his wishes. Its worth must be considerable, so hang on to it and treat it with care. And we're going to cheat again. Hit Wuhan Village. Ah! You. Damn you. Crashed again. from the League of Beggars? If so, I can trust you. There are so many things in this world that are different from how they seem at first. What I saw was so horrible, I can't talk about it. Here, be careful with this and keep it a secret. Give it to Dan Sejong. Take heed that this story does not spread, not even within the League of Beggars. What do you mean this lady is Dream-Faced Buddha? I only saw Dream-Faced Buddha covered his face with a big hat. Let's go and talk to the crew from the Couriers Guild, since they encountered Dream-Faced Buddha several times previously. Indeed, she is Dream-Faced Buddha, see? Her true face beneath before she was mutilated. I just can't believe that Dream-Faced Buddha has such an innocent face underneath. Now we hit Tianjin, go to Hefei, set up our stand, and that will be it for tonight. Is it waiting until you were kind of finished? Yeah. All that talk about miniskirts and sundresses, your computer overheated. Maybe. Maybe you did. It's enough talk. Please stop. Experience bonus card. Into Tianjin. This is... Then what the village chief said was true. What is it? Have you heard of the amazing brushstroke, Zhou Chulang of the amazing brushstroke? Years before you were born, he ruled the land with an iron writing brush, with which he defeated many evils. If he wrote a character using this brush, one evil in the world would die. If he wrote two characters, two would die. I've never heard of it. That's because he disappeared 7 years ago and has not returned. Before I saw this today, what's been going on these past 7 years? If this incident involves others besides Zhou Qiang, the amazing brushstroke, the land will soon be engulfed in chaos. Why? He was not the only one who disappeared 7 years ago. 10 masters disappeared at the same place at the same time. It was like a repeat of the War of 9 Dragons, and everyone was shocked. They had gathered together in a mountain villa to investigate many strange occurrences near Death Valley. All of them disappeared the day after. However, here's the odd part. The iron writing brush has shown up again after 7 years. Isn't that a good thing? It is not that simple. A few days ago, a number of people collecting herbs near Death Valley were found dead. They were killed by this iron writing brush. The chief of Huan village had received aid from Zhou Qiang before. He recognized the weapon right away when he saw it near the dead bodies. Thus he informed me. There must be a hidden story within this incident, and we must discover the truth. Go to Hefei and meet Ye Xiaoqing. He must know something about this. Next time! We're going to Hefei anyway, but next time. Because it is after 7 o'clock. It's time to wrap things up so that I can eat my dinner. And maybe next time, I can show you, maybe at the end of things, what buff training looks like. It's not going to be very exciting. You literally stand in one place and just hit the same buttons over and over and over again. That's why I'll do it at the end of things. I'll read that wonderful little 4 times tome. And then we'll just sit in whatever village we're closest to when we start, and I'll show you buff training. What the hell is that? Oh my goodness. Is that a dragon as a pet? Okay then. Set up our stand. Double Groove Cutter. Sleeping Dragon Blood. Blood Essence. Blood Essence. $14 Flowstones. Open stand. Buff training groups on lower maps and just babysit other characters. Yeah. That was an awesome looking pet. Kind of blew me away a little bit, but that is all for today, folks. So let's go ahead and go back to the main screen. Bring you guys back over here. All right. Like I said, this will most likely be the last time you see my face this week. I may make an appearance on Creatives of Play over on the Indie CD channel on Wednesday evening. But it'll probably be, hands, not any of this. So I will see you guys next Monday. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. Have fun. Be happy. Go ahead and enjoy whatever you got going on. If you're not doing anything specific or anything special, make sure that people that you love know that you love them. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. Again.